What's up YouTube? My name's Kenneth. Today's video is on the Buzzle Ball. The Buzzle Ball was invented by Clay Judas and it's actually manufactured in the United States in Rogers, Arkansas. It'll be released later in August into Walmart stores and you'll be able to get them in stores and online. And what's really cool about that is this puzzle actually has an opportunity to be seen and played with by a ton of people who might not otherwise be introduced to twisty puzzles. So for that reason, I'm really excited about it and I hope it's really successful. Anyway, this puzzle was sent to me so that I can show it to you guys and kind of give you guys a sneak peek. Let me show you guys how this puzzle turns. First, you can see you can turn the ring around the puzzle and that turns very freely. Then you can turn what I call are the poles. So this would be the North Pole and this one would be the South Pole. And as you can see, the poles turn together, so when you turn one, the opposite one turns as well. And finally, you can turn these large groups of pieces and you can see that they turn very freely. When you combine all these turning movements together, it doesn't take much before you might lose your place. And I really like puzzles like that because before you know it, the puzzle is scrambled. So overall, the turning quality is okay. When I first got it, it was very stiff, but I did lubricate it and that helped tremendously. One thing that the puzzle kind of still suffers from is that the puzzle kind of locks up, and what will happen is you will kind of misalign a piece, and you can see it's not quite aligned here. And then when you try to turn it, the whole thing is locked up, and then all of a sudden you'll get it aligned and then it turns great again. And so that's the only problem it has. But anyway, I've had it for a couple days and the solving of this puzzle is a lot of fun. I actually figured out how to solve it. At first it seems really difficult because of course you just don't know what to do or how to solve it. But once you figure it out, it's not too bad. It's kind of about the same difficulty as something like the gear cube, which isn't overly difficult. So for twisty puzzles, it's about on par with something like the gear cube or the gear shift or something like that. So it's not too difficult. I have been playing with it for the past couple days and I've solved it a bunch, and I figure I really like my solution. I think it's a pretty good solution, and since I've scrambled it up for you guys, I might as well solve it as well. So let me inspect the puzzle and we'll get a solve for you. Okay, on your mark, get set, go. So there we go, puzzle solved. So you can see it's not too bad. It's a lot of fun to solve. It's actually like the perfect difficulty for me because if it's too difficult, I'm not going to want to pick it up that much. But this is just the perfect amount of difficulty where I'll pick it up, and even after maybe a couple weeks of playing with it, this will be one that I wouldn't mind if someone scrambles because I know I can solve it pretty easily. So anyway, I really like the solving from this puzzle. It's just been a pleasure to play with. So one other fun thing you can do with this puzzle is there's actually a lot of kind of fun patterns you can make, and here's an easy one. It's just kind of like a checkerboard pattern, and that's really easy to make. And then there's other ones that are a little bit harder. So let me show you guys some of those patterns. So here's a fun pattern. You can see from this angle it kind of looks like a ball, but on this side you can see all the rings are on the back, and it's one of the patterns that kind of looks like it almost could be one of its solved positions because blue is on one side and green is on the other. But what's really cool about this one is that there's another one that's very similar to it that's not that far away, but this one looks similar in that you can see here we have another position that looks like it could be solved. But this one I like this pattern as well. I think this is probably my favorite of all the patterns I've found so far. Anyway, there's a lot of other patterns you can come up with, and anyway, puzzles like this are always fun to make patterns on. So that's pretty much it. I want to thank the people at Buzzle Ball for sponsoring this video, and I think they've actually done a really great job with this puzzle, and I can't wait for it to be released in stores so that you guys can all try it out for yourselves. But in the meantime, you can actually go to Buzzle Ball's website and they're having 2 giveaways. So definitely click the link in the description, go to their website, sign up for your chance to win a Buzzle Ball, and who knows, maybe you'll get one before you can buy one. So that's pretty much it. Thanks guys for watching, and of course, have a great day.